The courtroom opens with quiet tension. The judge calls the first case. Voices echo across polished wood. This isn't just routine. It's the start of a chain of lives hanging on words, rules, and timing. Watch closely. In this room, calm can turn to chaos in seconds. Justice is about to show every one of its faces.
I tried to be nice.
I knew I didn't want to be.
I can only go so far.
I knew I didn't want to go right after that case. I knew it. I knew it. Your Honor, we are just seeking to set this matter for preliminary examination at this time. My understanding is that discovery is complete, at least to the best of my knowledge.
All right. And would the people have their witnesses available on the 18th? All right. Preliminary examination in person will be set November 18th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before Judge Moore.
Yep.
Bond will continue.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good rest of your day, Your Honor.
You're done?
I'm done.
All right. Take
You're
care.
welcome.
Court calls the case. People versus Andrew Patton.
Kadamadajish on behalf of Mr. Patton, who is approaching.
Your name, sir?
Andrew Spencer Patton.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment. I did not have Mr. Patton's phone number. His phone had gotten stolen. I did get his advocate's phone number. They're working on getting him a new phone. We'd ask for an adjournment
Advocate through what?
at Leaf
Pardon?
Harm Reduction, who is here in court with him.
Have you seen the violation report?
I have seen the violation report, and we can address it.
Yes.
Yes, okay. Mr. Patton is unhoused, Your Honor. He did not intend not to test. He simply cannot afford it. He did get in contact with Community Corrections today. I believe he spoke to Maya, who's his corrections officer. She advised him, as did I, to continue to be in contact with Community Corrections, even if he can't pay for it, because it's better than just not talking to them at all. Now that he has his advocate helping him, we have his advocate's phone number. I believe.
When was?
Your Honor, we'd ask for an adjournment and for his bond not to be denied. It's a simple matter of not being able to afford the testing. He's told me that he's not using. He is doing an incredible amount of community service at this Leaf Harm Reduction. His advocate and him are working really hard on, getting him all the help he needs to get housing, to get his phone. He does have that support system, which I think is very important to get him moving forward.
How long has he been working with the LEAF program?
Go ahead.
For a couple months, sir. It's been hard being home.
Well, then I don't know. I mean, the reality of what I have sitting in front of me is that in the end of September, he tests positive for THC and cocaine.
Yes, sir.
And then I don't have another test. He's missed 6 consecutive tests.
I've
And
talked to
if you're trying to tell me, counsel, that the advocates are going to help him.
Andrew Patton's case pulls everyone back to earth. He's poor, homeless, trying to survive, yet the law still demands his tests, his proof, his presence. The judge's patience starts to fade. 6 missed drug tests, excuses, and desperation collide. Would you call this accountability or punishment for poverty? The air thickens as the decision lands. Bond revoked.
Go ahead.
Yes. His phone was stolen. He lost contact with them. He was able to get back in contact with them. He's been volunteering there. It's hard, Your Honor, being on the streets, being able to,
I get that, but the problem that I have is, had the testing been sporadic or had he been in touch with, then I can get that. But this is just.
may I speak, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
I have no source of income, or no source to getting up there to pay for the test. Even if I pay for the test, I have no way of getting up there. It's catch-22. So if I pay for a test, I still, I can't afford the test. So if I can't afford a test, I'm still violating because I can't pay for it.
How'd you get the first test?
I had scrunged up some money panhandling, and that gets the law too. He asked me a question.
Is there anything from the people?
Your Honor, I'll add to the court's consideration that it was my intent to offer a reduction to use this, if this case involves a very small amount of controlled substance cocaine, and that is what he tested positive for. Bond was appropriate in this case, and unfortunately we rely on the bond conditions and the defendant's compliance with them for his safety and that of the community, and we'll defer to the court.
Anything else you want to say?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
I grant you the adjournment out 1 week to the 13th, 2025 at 9 a.m., but this is not an adequate. I get poverty, I get all of that. But the thing is that even when I have folks that can't afford to do it, they're at least in contact with community corrections. They're at least doing something, and I don't see any of that here. I see nothing. I see what really happened is he takes that first test as positive for 2 prohibited
That
drugs
wasn't my intention.
and then doesn't show up.
You will be in contact with community
Yes.
corrections?
Yes, I went and talked to communications right after I left here this morning.
Well, yeah, once you realize you're in trouble, but
I mean-
what happened the past 6 weeks? I'm pretty much done. Bonds are revoked. We'll see him next week. Court calls the case, People versus Ramon Raymond.
Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Ramon Raymond. Your Honor,
Take your hands out of your pockets.
may I approach?
Yes. You're just seeking an adjournment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that right? Probable cause conference in this case will be adjourned November 25th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Bridget Murray.
Assistant prosecutor.
Assistant Public Defender,
A small breath between storms. The next case is simple, just an adjournment, a new date. But to the person standing there, that short exchange means everything. More time can mean more hope, or more waiting in fear. This is the quiet rhythm of justice. Paperwork, process, patience. It's not flashy, but it's where real lives pause.
That charge count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the. Is that correct, Ms.
Yes,
Evans?
Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. I
Oh.
apologize.
Ma'am, if you could please raise your right hand.
I'm sorry.
What do you,
Me or her?
I'm used to Mr.
well, you don't want me to do
You
it?
got it.
I'm qualified. Is that what you're saying?
know, right?
I'm not qualified to administer an oath? What do you, really? Is that what you're telling me? Acting real-
Overqualified.
You know what?
Overqualified.
Oh, I'm overqualified to administer. Isn't that something else? Mr. Becker, you want to administer the oaths? They say I can't. I'm kidding. Never mind. I know. Might have to take Miss Second ruling in. She's just out of control. Ma'am, if you could please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
State your name for the record.
Bridget Murray.
All right, Ms. Murray, it's this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of larceny less than $200.
Mm-hmm.
That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. You understand that? All right. You understand also, ma'am, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Perry in the 15th District Court. You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
You get it?
Yeah.
All right. Understanding all of that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And to the charge of larceny less than $200, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
I do.
All right. You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Any questions regarding any of those rights?
Yes, sir.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No, Your Honor.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes, Your Honor.
of your own free will
Yes, Your Honor.
and because you believe that you are indeed guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to have to ask you to keep your voice up. You got a soft voice? No, you're good. July 9th, 2025, at the location of 2355 Jackson Avenue, City of Ann Arbor, Washington County, State of Michigan. What'd you do on that date that makes you think that you're guilty?
I took something that didn't belong to me.
All right. And where is this location?
In Ann Arbor, Walgreens.
At Walgreens?
Yes.
And you took a wallet that didn't belong to you?
Yes.
All right. And your intent was to permanently deprive the owner of either of that wallet or the contents?
To keep it, yes.
Yes? Okay. And I mean, you didn't have anybody's permission to take that.
No.
All right. And you're not the owner of that wallet nor any of its contents. Is that
No.
correct? All right.
Bridget Murray steps up, nervous but steady. Her voice trembles as she admits guilt for taking a wallet. Less than $200, but it could define her record forever. The judge keeps it calm, procedural. Yet in that calm is compassion. One moment of weakness meets a lifetime of consequences. Sometimes justice sounds soft, but it never forgets.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
We're not yet.
And has the court complied with the court?
Defense is satisfied as well, Judge.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. A pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered through 15th District Court probation. Sentencing will be
December 5th at 8:30 a.m.
December 5th, 2025, 8:30 before Judge Perry. Bond in this matter will continue. All right.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Oh, I'm glad you're here now. I'm glad you're here, and so is Miss Akinruli. Because she told me I couldn't do some stuff. She told me I was unqualified to administer an oath. Yeah, I know, you should have seen the whole thing, and it was good Andy showed up. Andy stopped me from bringing her into custody.
I was very confused. I didn't know what I was walking into.
It's just my courtroom. We never know what we're walking into. Thank you, Andy. Court calls the case, People versus Jesse Rogers.
That's adults for the people.
Yeah, the assistant public defender on behalf of Ms. Rogers, who's way to the podium, Judge.
Your name?
Jesse Rogers.
All right. And you're looking for an adjournment of this, Mr. Gunn?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Rogers does have an appointment next Wednesday to discuss the matter with retained counsel.
You're seeking to retain someone else, ma'am?
I have not yet retained them yet, but I know who I'm retaining, and we just haven't met in person yet for this case of trial.
I'll give one more adjournment for the purpose. So
Thank you.
probable cause conference will be adjourned to November 25th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's a Tuesday. That's the only adjournment for that purpose, ma'am.
All right, I understand. Thank you, Your Honor.
Bond continued. Thank you. Court calls the case, People versus James Simmons.
Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of James Simmons. Mr. Simmons has been communicating with my office all week. He's been in the hospital. I did talk with him today. He did get released. He got released today. He had someone fax over the paperwork to my office. Must not have had the right fax number. He's going to have someone try again. He's insistent that he had it done. And
What?
that he had the paperwork faxed over, and they're looking for it, but he's going to have it done again. So we're asking for an adjournment. He's been talking to us all week, Your Honor. So I'm asking for an adjournment.
You want me to adjourn it?
Yes,
Fine.
thank you.
November 20th, 2025.
Did you want the green sheet?
Names and faces blur together. Rogers, Simmons, Simon, all asking for more time. Adjournments roll on like a heartbeat of bureaucracy. But behind each one, there's a story, illness, struggle, fear. Justice isn't quick here. It's slow, layered, human. If you were the judge, would you keep granting chances or finally draw the line?
Oh, there he is. Okay. State your name, sir.
Daniel Simon.
Thank you.
Sir, I'm asking for an adjournment. Mr. Simon wants to come into the office and review discovery.
Got it.
So I need some time to do that.
All right. Probable cause conference then will be adjourned to November 25th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond will continue, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge.
Court does call the case of the people versus, is it United Singletary? I know I messed that up.
I don't think we did.
No, I know. No, I think I messed it up because she,
Your Honor,
when I
Alex,
said it the last time, she yelled at me. I
Your
remember.
Honor, Alexis Plea, my Assistant Public Defender, with and on behalf of Ms. Singletary, and could you say your full name?
Unai Singletary.
I did. I knew I was right. All right, go ahead.
Your Honor, does the court have a copy of the plea form
I do.
file? That is what we're doing today.
All right. Plea form indicates that she's going to be pleading guilty to a charge of disturbing the peace. They had count 2, 90-day offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed, and defendant's agreeing to forfeit any interest in a taser. And there is a sentence agreement between the prosecutor and defendant that the defendant will be sentenced under HIDA. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
May I have her sworn?
Right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
State your name.
Unai Singletary.
Secretary, it's this court's understanding that you're going to plead guilty to the charge of disturbing the peace. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a $500 fine plus court costs.
Yes.
You understand also, ma'am, that while I'm taking your plea, I would not be your sentencing judge, and you would be sentenced before Judge Barr in the 1482 District Court.
Yes.
All right. Understanding all of that, you still wish to plead guilty.
Yes.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
Yes.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on parole or probation?
Yes.
You are?
Your
No.
Honor, she was not on parole or probation at the
At the
time.
time of this offense.
She was sentenced under HIDA in 1482 yesterday on a different case.
Okay. All right. Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plea?
No.
Has anybody threatened you or coerced you in any way?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily
Yes.
of your own free will
Yes.
and because you believe that you are indeed guilty of
Yes.
this offense? If I can find my other piece of my paperwork here.
UI Singlieri's moment feels different. A student, a taser, a mistake. She owns it, pleading guilty with quiet regret. The judge sees potential, not rebellion. You're going to be a nurse, he reminds her, guiding, not punishing. This is where the courtroom turns from cold to compassionate. Sometimes, the law teaches instead of breaking.
My apologies for this. Where is my complaint? Should be back there. Is it right behind me? It should be top of it. Yeah, I kind of. That's very strange. Yeah. That's wrong. Yeah, it's way wrong. All right, finally. December 12th, 2024, at the location of 421 Putnam Hall, EMU at Eastern Michigan University. What'd you do on that date that makes you?
Me and my friend were playing with a taser, activating it in the hallway, disturbing the peace of others in the hall.
Okay, and it disturbed the peace and repose of everybody around you by you doing that.
Yes.
All right. Ma'am, if I accept your plea, I do have to advise you that if you commit misconduct between the time of my acceptance of the plea and the time of sentencing, that any evaluation or recommendation the court would no longer be bound by, and you would not be entitled to withdraw your,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
All right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Have I complied with the court rule?
We're satisfied.
Defense is also satisfied.
Court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count one is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered through 14A2 probation. Sentencing will be. Say again. December 10th, 2025, 10 a.m. That is before Judge Barr. Are you better than the last two times I saw you?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Did you get all of your questions answered?
Yes.
All right. Because you're going to be a nurse, right?
Yes.
Okay. Quit doing things like this. You hear me?
Yes.
All right. And I'm glad you got all your questions answered and everything. And I know you were just terrified, right?
Yes.
And your family knows about this?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
You're welcome.
Today's courtroom saw it all: mercy, judgment, frustration, and second chances. From revoked bonds to redeemed students, each voice carried a story of struggle and truth. Justice isn't perfect, it's human. If this session moved you, hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns. Because behind every verdict, there's a heartbeat.